Hello everyone, my name is Justin with SuccessFactors, and today we're going to do an introduction to our Professional Edition solution. We'll focus on our core solution today, which includes performance management, goal management, Employee Central, and our dashboards and reporting. What you're looking at right now is our homepage, and we are a 100% web-based solution. All you need to do to access SuccessFactors is have an open web browser. And whether you're an individual contributor, or perhaps a manager with employees, or even an executive at your organization, you're going to see a home page that looks very similar to this. We can go ahead and load your company logo in here on the home page to really brand the solution. And we can also use this as a bulletin board to post messages. As you see here, get your goals in by March 1st. And as you can see at the top, we can really jump to any part of our solution easily from our home page. You'll notice we're logged in today as Carla F. Grant. For the purpose of today's demo, Carla is a manager with about 5 employees underneath her, and we'll be looking at some of those employees for setting goals and for their performance reviews. So let's find out exactly who Carla is. Part of our core package comes with a nice org chart feature that really allows us to navigate through the organization, see who's who, really attach a name to a face, and this is a great tool for new employees to get to know the company. So as you can see, Carla here is the VP of Sales, and she's got the 5 direct reports underneath her. Go ahead and remember Wilma Sohn. We're going to check on Wilma, set some goals for her, and look at one of her performance reviews. Our org chart also allows you to add a new employee into the system. So many of our customers are using this interface to add in new employees and then export this information to your payroll system. So let's start with goals. At SuccessFactors, we believe setting clear objectives at every level is really step 1 in terms of your performance management process. So here what you're looking at is just a basic goal plan. This is, again, for Carla, so this is our goal plan. Here are 3 goals that I'm working on for the year. I can clearly see my status of each objective, when that objective is due, and I've got a lot of other information I can see using our display options across the top. Now it's very easy to add a goal into our solution, and we can either add a goal on the fly using our own language. We can also access a library of 660 pre-built SMART goals that comes with the system. One of the nice things about our goal management solution is that you can not only see the goals you're working on, but oftentimes a goal is something that an entire department is working on together, or perhaps a team. And with our alignment features, at any time we can actually see who else is working on this objective. Now, from a top-down view, you can also see, using our goal alignment spotlight, a picture of each objective and who within the organization is working on that. So here we've got a goal for our company this year of increasing the number of positive customer references. As you can see, with a click of a button, I can tell we've got 8 employees working on this objective. I can get some data around who's completed, who's past due, and I can also open this up and see exactly who's working on what. We're seeing a lot of our customers take these kinds of reports into board meetings and meetings with executives to really show how we're doing on important objectives for the company. Now, in terms of performance management, the nice thing about SuccessFactors is any goal that's set here in our goal module is going to populate directly onto a performance review. So for employees, these aren't just goals that we check on once or twice a year. These are things we're going to be rated on and perhaps even compensated on down the road. So since Carla is a manager, she can open up the employee hierarchy and check on any goals for any of her employees. Wilma Sohn. So now I'm looking at the goal plan for Wilma, and as her manager I can quickly check on the goals she's working on for the year. So now, step 1, we've set some clear objectives for our employees. Step 2 is really to review the performance of those objectives. So now it's clear at the top of the screen I'm looking at a performance review for Wilma Sohn. Now we can support any type of review cycle, whether it's a focal review based on a calendar date, whether it's reviews based on anniversary dates for your hires. We can accommodate 90-day new hire reviews, mid-year check-ins, really anything that you can think of, the solution can handle. Now it's important to note at the top here this series of boxes. This is what we call our route map. And this is where our team helps you build your process so that it's clear where these forms go, who should be looking at these, and what stage we're in. In this case, the employee has already filled out a self-assessment. So Wilma has come in here and rated herself on the items that are on her review. And it's very clear now that we're in the manager assessment phase. As Wilma's manager, I'm going to now comment on her performance for the year. Now, this is also a configurable section of our solution. So this particular review is broken down into three main sections. We've got our goals, which came over from our goal plan, core values, and these are typically 5 to 7 competencies or values that the company decides should be important for everyone. Oftentimes these are based on your mission statement or just values, again, that are going to be important company-wide, usually things like teamwork, integrity, and so on. We also make it very easy in our solution to have each employee rated on some job-specific areas or job-specific skills or competencies. So again, our three main areas are goals, core values, job-specific competencies. Now let's jump to a core value and really see how we fill out this review. In this case, I'm looking at 3 core values: integrity, ethics, results, focus, and teamwork. And as a manager, my job is to go in, rate this employee, and provide some feedback. Now, if you are doing an employee self-review, the manager can actually see that review side by side. So it's clear here, Wilma has given herself a 5 in this item of integrity and ethics. And we can also accommodate whatever rating scale you're using. We do recommend as a best practice a 5-point scale, like the one you see here. So, Wilma has rated herself a 5. She thinks very highly of herself in this area. Now as a manager, I might think, you know, this is an area where Wilma actually needs some development. So I'm going to go in, choose a rating, and then I have the daunting task that every manager faces, which is how do I write some good feedback, especially when this employee thinks very highly of themselves in this area. So I'm going to open up our writing assistant. This is by far the most popular tool for managers in the solution, and it really helps you write better reviews faster and provide good coaching for your employees. So we're looking at this item of integrity and ethics. Now why does Wilma need to improve in this area? The system will select some behaviors to really help you get started. Perhaps we had an issue with Wilma revealing some confidential company information. So we'll select that behavior, and you'll notice the system automatically provides some text. And with our meter here, we can actually make this comment a little bit more negative or even a little bit more positive depending on the situation. And you'll notice the text changes. At this point, when I've got what I wanted, I can place the text into my review. And it's important to note that this is totally editable. So we're not trying to write the review for you, just trying to help you get started, and you can totally edit this and make it more personal as you see fit. Now in some cases, you're going to want to also give the employee some coaching. Especially when you're giving slightly negative or constructive feedback, it's always good to provide some ways the employee can improve in this area. So our coaching advisor takes your selection of a behavior and suggests some behaviors or ways to improve in this area of integrity and ethics. And now you see in my text box I've got the behavior, the coaching, the feedback, and I can finish up this area of the review. So we've provided some good feedback, we've given the employee some coaching. We can also at this point add in some specific examples to back up our claims. And we do this by accessing our notes feature. Throughout the year, managers can log quick performance notes about an employee and then access those right here in the review. Now we also have your standard spell check to write better, more professional reviews. Another tool is our legal scan. This really helps keep language out of your performance reviews that really shouldn't be there. As an example, we'll write something like this. Wilma did great for a young pregnant girl. Clearly not appropriate language for a review. And with our legal scan, the system will pull out some of those terms that might not be appropriate for your performance review. And the solution actually allows you to scan the entire review at the end and pick out some of that problem language. So that's how we fill out the performance review, and we can just go on to the next item. Now the solution will also summarize everything for you. We've got our goals, our core values, our job-specific competencies, and the system will give you an overall rating. So again, we've set some clear expectations for employees by using our goal module. We've now reviewed performance based on goals, our company core values, and some job-specific areas, and the solution will summarize an overall score for that employee. Now, a very popular add-on to our core product is our compensation module. We're not going to get into that today. If you'd like more information about compensation, please see our website, SuccessFactors.com. The idea is taking this form rating from the performance review and giving managers a worksheet to reward their top performers. Now, the real advantage of doing automated performance reviews is the reporting that you get automatically right here in the solution. Simply by completing your reviews in an automated solution, you're going to get some data on your company and some insight that you previously could not get otherwise. From an administrative standpoint, this is a very popular report that really shows us exactly where all the reviews are within a given cycle. So whoever's administering the performance management process can clearly see here that about half of our company has completed the review. We can also see that about a third of the company is just waiting for the employees to sign. Now if I select that chunk of our pie, it's going to pull up a list of those employees, and with a single click I can email everyone and say, you know what, we need you guys to get this done. Besides just managing your processes, we can also get some insights into the performance of the company as a whole. This report here will take the 5 most commonly rated competencies and show you as a company how you're doing. So in this case, company-wide we're getting rated pretty strongly in communication. However, as a company we're getting rated very weakly across the board in adaptability and flexibility. Now we've got some real data and some real insights into our organization where we might be able to allocate some training dollars in this area or set up some development activities to really address this issue. And by using our filter options, we can actually slice and dice this data by division, by department, or by location. These dashboards again come with the solution, and here these are just examples of a few. So we can actually look at some goal-specific dashboards, dashboards very specific to performance. It's all built in with our core solution. Thank you all very much for joining today, and if you have any questions, again, please see our website, www.successfactors.com.